Hello students, welcome to the class. I am Yogita. Our subject is nutrition for nurses, and today we are going to discuss about vitamin B7, that is biotin. Now, this biotin is a water soluble vitamin. This is also known as vitamin B7. Now, the biotin is really required in a very less quantity to our body, but the requirement was for men and women it required 200 microgram per day. For the pregnant woman it is 250 microgram per day. But for the infants it varies from 30 to 50 microgram per day, and for the children it is vary from 60 to 100 microgram per day. Now, what are the rich sources? What are the rich food sources of this biotin? Now, the biotin which is mainly present in both plants and animals. Now, the rich sources are dried yeast, parboiled rice, wheat germ, liver, peanut and soya bean. So, peanut and soya bean, we can notice there is a rich source of biotin, and the good sources are legumes, mutton, egg, cow milk and whole cereals. Fair sources are millet cereals, vegetable and fruits. Okay. Now, when you take all these things in your diet, definitely we will not have any problem, because the absorption and storage in such a way that it is absorbed in your small intestine to the portal vein and supplied to all the body tissue to the general circulation. But it is not stored anywhere. The excess will be excreted out through urine. But in case if you don't take, definitely as usual we will have some problem. Now before that, what's the important function of this biotin? This biotin is really helpful so that we will get a healthy hair, healthy skin and healthy nervous system functioning. Also, it helpful in maintaining the steady blood glucose level. Also, biotin helps in a cell growth. Biotin also helps to release the energy in carbohydrate metabolism. Okay, now in case if you don't eat, that leads to deficiency disorder. The deficiency disorder of biotin vitamin is linear disease in a very young infants. Linear disease. Now this linear disease is also known as exfoliative dermatitis. Exfoliative dermatitis. Now here the symptoms are they're having lack of appetite, nausea, mental depression, dry scaly skin and increased cholesterol and bile in their blood. See, this is because of deficiency of biotin, that is linear disorder. Now, what about hyperconsumption? Hypervitaminosis biotin, it's a very rare case, it's not happening because whatever is taken extra, that is definitely excreted out from your body. So this is about vitamin biotin. It also known as water soluble vitamin B7, and the daily requirement it varies from 200 for the normal adult men and women, 250 for children, pregnant lady, and 30 to 50 for infants, 60 to 100 for younger children. This is microgram per day, very less quantity we want, but very important functioning for function of our healthy hair, skin and nervous system. Also helps in cell growth and also helps in carbohydrate metabolism. But please keep it in mind, the deficiency disorder of biotin is linear disease. Linear disease, and there is no excessive consumption, there is no harm in that. I hope you understood. Okay, when you understood biotin, let me take the second topic. It is folic acid. Now, folic acid is one of the water soluble vitamin. It's one of the B complex vitamin, and it's also known as B9 vitamin. Vitamin B9. Now, the first folic acid is derived from the green leafy vegetable. And I'm very sure you all may be very familiar with this folic acid, because young girls, pregnant ladies, all are taking this folic acid tablet. So you may be very familiar with this. Now, the requirement of this folic acid, man and woman, they want 100 mg per day, where the pregnant woman want 400 mg per day. See, pregnant women really want it in a bigger amount, bigger quantity. I'll tell you later why it is. Now, lactating mother, they want 150 mg per day, and infants, they want 25 mg per day, and children it vary from 30 to 100 mg per day depending on their age. So this is a requirement of folic acid for the human beings. Now, from where we will get the rich food sources? The rich food sources are green leafy vegetable, liver, kidney, gingerly seeds, cluster beans. They are the very good sources. Also, we will get the folic acid from dried yeast, liver, egg, cereal, pulses, nuts, oil seeds, green leafy vegetables and milk powder. Milk, mutton, root and tubers are the fair sources of folic acid. So whatever you eat, definitely we are going to get some of folic acid from that food. Okay, now what's the important function of that folic acid? See, I told you in pregnant ladies we are giving 400 mg. Why? Because folic acid helps in preventing neural tube defect, yeah, spinal bifida in fetus. When the lady is pregnant, there is a chance that neural tube defect disease may come in the fetus. So that can be prevented with the help of folic acid. This is one of the important function of folic acid. Okay. Now, how the storage and absorption of this folic acid? Definitely, this folic acid is absorbed in the small intestine to the portal vein, and it enters to the supply to the whole body, all the body tissues through the general circulation. But it is not stored anywhere. Excessively, it is excreted out from your body. Finally, the deficiency, as how I said, folic acid is really important. Now, in case if you don't take sufficiently, that may lead to deficiency disorder. The deficiency disorder of folic acid is megaloblastic anemia. Please keep it in mind. You can get 1 marks question also. Folic acid deficiency disorder is megaloblastic anemia. Now, why? Because here bone marrow will produce a small size, a less matured cells, so that this cell doesn't have a much capacity to carry the oxygen. Now, that leads to megaloblastic anemia. In case if you don't take sufficient folic acid, then fetus may develop neural tube defects. Also, deficiency may also lead to inability to develop the good immune system and fight against the diseases. So that's why a mainly antenatal mother is supplied with folic acid. It is free of cost, available in Anganwadi, PHC and government hospitals. When the pregnant ladies go there, they get it, all this medication for free of cost. Now, hypervitaminosis. That means in case if you take excessively this folic acid, that may lead to renal injury, also may cause digestive upset and energy loss and insomnia. It's very rare because usually we don't take folic acid tablets in form of tablets. We take in the form of a diet only, but extra supplements in form of tablet is given only for the young girls as well as who is preparing for the parenthood, yeah, pregnant ladies. So this is all about your folic acid. So folic acid is one of the very important vitamin. It is first derived from the green leafy vegetables. Rich sources are definitely these green leafy vegetables and all the vegetable fruits, everything whatever you eat. But keep it in mind, the very important function is it prevent from the neural tube defect, also prevent from anemia. Meantime, the deficiency disorder is megaloblastic anemia and neural tube defect in infants. Newborn babies, fetus. I hope you understood. Please keep watching and keep reading so that you find it easy. This nutrition subject will be very easy for you now. So, I'll meet you in the next class with a new concept. Thank you all.